Welcome to part 3 of my Media Museum's Nintendo DS game collection. And here we've got Contra 4. You can see I picked it up at Kmart for a whopping $19.99. And I never opened it. This is definitely a popular game series. It's just one that I never got around to cracking open and spending any time playing. You'll notice if you've seen episode 1 and 2 of this series, there's quite a few of these DS games that I had never opened. That's because I was still pretty much playing the advanced games. And when I film the advanced games, I've got boxes for 98% of them. So there'll be a lot of that collection's 4 or 5 times the size of this one, so there'll definitely be a lot more to be seen when I get to filming the Nintendo Advance games. But that's part of the reason why so many of these are still sealed up and didn't get played, is because I was still playing a whole lot. You can notice that one's got a sleeve, so kind of cool. I think it's the exact same picture, but we'll do a quick rerun here because this one won't be quite as reflective. There's still some reflective off the cellophane, but that sleeve had a really nice metallic sheen to it. And this one again is another one that's closed, so that I never did find any time to open up and play it. Here's an interesting one too. It's got another sleeve. Now this one's got a kind of a cool lenticular cover, which gives you a little bit of action on the graphics there, with how you use the stylus to play the game. Again, this is one that was rated very highly in the Nintendo Power magazine. And I believe I did pick this one up on sale somewhere too. It's still all sealed up. Whoops, sorry about that. So I can't even pull it out of the cardboard sleeve without breaking the seal. Got a little bit dusty there, but it's one I picked up mainly because, like I said, the ratings were so good in the magazine. And I picked up a lot of these, quite a few of them on closeout. So I was getting them for $10, $15 on average. Just great deals on great games, you know. So the Nintendo dual screen Mario Kart dual screen is what I was trying to say. I did play this one a bit. It's a little harder to control than it was on the I definitely liked it on the GameCube. I played the living heck out of Mario Kart on the GameCube, and yeah, a little bit on the Wii, but again, the GameCube is where I got most of my playtime. But I did want to pick the title up and have it on the dual screen when it came out, just because of my love for it back in the day. And there you can see there, I got that one on March 8th of 2007 at Best Buy. Bought that one at Best Buy. So, next up we got Diddy Kong Racing. I do love racing games. That's why there's a few here in this stack. The bulk of this episode is going to be racing games on the dual screen. And, you know, the handhelds, they don't seem to have quite the controls. Maybe it's just me. Some people out there, I'm sure, adapted quite well and played the heck out of these racing games. But I seem to do better with a controller in my hand. And so I played a lot more of these on the the GameCube and in the Wii. Quite a bit of racing games on the Wii. But here again, it's still sealed. Another one that I had never gotten around to open up and playing. Here we got the Cartoon Network's racing game. And you got some of the popular characters, Johnny Bravo and I'm not sure who all these are. Powderpuff Girls and Johnny Neutron maybe, or probably not. And I don't know who this guy is, but cool theme. I love cartoons and I love racing games, so this is definitely something that on a day out shopping I would pick up for cheap just to have it. Again, sealed, never opened. Looks like a lot of these racing games here I never got around to giving much time Burnout Legends. Again, here's another Kmart 1999 one, and that I may have even got it cheaper than that. Nope, the receipt here I've got in my hand says I paid $19.99 for it. So, but I never did get it opened either, or play in any of it. But here's a title that I wanted and I picked up. Add to the collection. Probably my Nintendo DS collection has the most titles that I haven't opened. I've got quite a few Wiis that hadn't been opened either. This one, $30 for this guy, and I haven't even opened it, but it was really highly rated. I remember this was an earlier on one, I do believe. It was highly rated in Nintendo Power, so I wanted to pick it up and add it to the collection. This one's quite possibly I got on sale, but since I don't have a receipt right here with it, anybody's guess. But yeah, this was supposed to have been a really good racing game too. But yeah, no, I was really much more into the Wii, I guess, at the time that I was buying these dual screen games. So while I was picking them up, had some expendable income and could blow. Again, sealed. It's almost embarrassing. I got all these racing games, and I haven't even opened the majority of them to give them a play. But I played a lot of these. Some of the titles were on the Wii as well, so I was playing them on the Wii instead of on the DS. So here we got Need for Speed, Most Wanted, and I do remember being a little disappointed in this one. I didn't think this was one of the better Need for Speed titles. Had some of them on the Wii and enjoyed them on there, but not so much this one. Because you can see it's opened. I do remember opening it, playing it, and just not being too overly impressed with it. But it's been years. It's been a long time since I've tried playing any of these, so memories fade. And then that's it for the racing games. So in keeping with 11 games for each of the 4 episodes in this series, we're wrapping this one up with Flipper Critters. And I'm a huge pinball fan. I would put up a lot more videos on the channel if I thought there was any interest, but the few that I did put up didn't get a whole lot of interest. But they're not really physical media anyways, even though I do have one. They're great. They just take a lot of time and effort to maintain them, to keep them running. You notice when you go to arcades and stuff, if they've got 3 pinball machines, usually one of them's broke down. You know, they take a lot of work to keep them, and money, to keep them working. So that can be challenging. But I do love pinball. Go to the pinball shows here locally. I'd like to go to some more of the pinball shows around the country. But definitely a big fan of pinball. So that wraps up part 3. Part 4 will wrap up the rest of the collection, and we'll start off with Metroid pinball at the beginning of that one, and then there'll be some other oddities and some game collections to show you in that series. So I hope you come back and spend a little time with us for those. Have a wonderful day.